So guys, we're at the Newport Aquarium here in just right outside of Cincinnati, Ohio. We're having a little weekend family vacay, kind of not too far away, but far enough that we're not at home. So I would bring you guys along and give you a little bit of a day on the life kind of the things we do outside the business. That would have been great. That would have got me a million views. You would have liked that, right? My daughter dropped her phone in the tank.
Look at the fish on the bottom. Big. He's a big back.
Their eyes, the skin right above them is red.
There you go. Just a neat little setup for their fish. Yeah, something more natural that these fish would be used to.
And I'm happy to answer any questions you might have.
What is over there?
A stingray.
Josh, there's a stingray down there.
I'm a
So here's like a giant, almost screen if you will, but it's a tank. So that you can see the shark, fish, sea turtles floating around there. So another walk-through tunnel, big old fish, sea turtles floating around.
Is that what it is?
Alright guys, and you know how it is. We can't not go on vacation without hitting up a Goodwill if there's one local.
Can't relax on vacation. I saw those. They don't look like they're my size.
So we'll look around and if we find anything interesting, we'll show you guys, okay? Alright guys, here we are, another Goodwill. Didn't find nothing in that last one. We're just, taking care of a little bit of business because we're also waiting on time to check into our hotel since we are staying out of town. And we've got about another hour-ish to kill. As you can tell, this isn't a super big Goodwill. It's kind of strange that this is over in Cincinnati, Ohio now. But the fact that they're not very big, though. Excuse me. We're going to keep looking around and see if there's anything else to be picked up. Alright boys and girls, here we go. We're going into some Dave & Buster's. We're up here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Thought we'd give it a try. I haven't been in one since like 2001. Wife's never been in one. I don't think my daughter ever has. My son was in one not terribly long ago. So we'll go in here and see what kind of fun and trouble we can get into. Yum, yum. Look at that. Dave & Buster's, ribs and fries. That coleslaw, bleh, that's going to the missus. I ain't eating that.
Yummo.
Some pasta.
Parmesan pasta.
What did she get? Oh, she just got
Chicken
chicken and
tenders
fries.
and fries. And then a pepperoni pizza flatbread.
Yum, yum. Y'all check this out. my wife and my daughter playing. They got 2 and 1 at the moment. They're still going. Woo! So guys, a little late night video game and pinball playing with my son. Little place across the from our hotel, $5 an hour. Or if you want to do like an all-day thing, they'll just give you, for $10. Arcade Legacy in Cincinnati. Check them out. Alright guys, so we're at yet another Goodwill. This is the next day. Just more day in the life. Can't go on vacation without hitting up Goodwills. We've been in this one before, but they have really changed it up and made it a little different. I'm gonna look through and see if it's any better, worse, still kind of or what the case is, but alright guys, a little catch up from the last couple of days. We found this one is a laptop
This one
bag.
is a laptop bag.
Yep.
And then this one is just a tote purse.
Matching. And
both were only $2.99 and they're brand new.
No, they were $2 each.
Oh, $2 each,
Yep.
right.
Which was weird for, as you all know, for a Goodwill to like hold a whole number or something. Little dinosaur there, that'll go in our booth. But the Imaginext stuff's been selling like nuts in our booth. Mm-hmm. So, that little remote is for a toy called Bigfoot. It was a really popular toy about 8 or 9 years ago, but people are still paying really good for the remote replacements. Little candle holder. I imagine that's Bath
It's
and
Bath
Body.
and Body
Yep.
Works. It was only $2.
And then my son's found this old Radio Shack-tacular. He's got kind of an obsession with some of the older Radio Shack stuff. Then there are those...
this is a Pampered Chef cake plate.
Oh, cake plate, okay. And then there are those water filters. And then little personal something. I picked up some new Nintendo games from my collection. As you can see, they were all reasonably priced. Stand there for a candle by that's also Bath and Body.
Yeah.
And then you said you had some plans for this piece of wood.
I'm probably going to repaint it and either put some transfer on it or put a stencil on it or something. Something's going to give.
Just wanted to give you a kind of a catch up with where we were. Hey, what did you do on your vacation? Oh, I stopped at an IKEA.
I said move. Well, I don't know if it was. Yeah, go ahead, Josh. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my God. We're a classy bunch. Alright guys, we've been hearing about this place for a while. Been seeing TikToks about it and everything else. So we're finally up here to see what it's all about. So let's go inside and see what they got. So guys, I cannot believe this. It's just like, this first section we came into is actually like toys and stuff. Collectibles and figurines and statues and all that stuff. I gotta be careful. I could end up spending a lot of money in here. This is just absolutely unreal. Ella. Oh, wow. Look, I mean, you go here, board games and stuff. About a blue million types of Monopoly. Oh, Hello Kitty Monopoly. There you go. X-Men Monopoly. Guy Fieri Flavortown Monopoly. Monopoly Doom. Monopoly Sailor Moon. Monopoly Family Guy. That's crazy. Wow. Alright guys, check this out. This place is just stupidly massive. And I'm telling you, we've already walked in here a little bit and it just keeps going and going and going. So it's nuts. I think I'm going to pick up this and give it a try. We like ramen in our house. So I'm going to give it something a little different a try. You know, it's an actual international import, I guess, is what you would call it. So I'm going to give it a... Alright guys, look. So many wines. So many different types of alcohols. It is unreal. Look, cigar shop over that way. So look, wines. So many wines. Wow. You guys remember him from Chuck E. Cheese? Or maybe it was Showbiz, I can't remember, but... Alright guys, so we stopped over there at the Jungle Jim's Tiki Bar. I stepped over here to kind of get out of the way. Yes, that's an actual leaded, shall we say, pina colada. And we're just walking around, looking at stuff and taking a drink.
Here's what Dad needs.
Cowabunga Cleanse from Sask. Nice.
No, I need this one.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, look. Robin Hood over is talking. Look, we're in England now, guys. Except for that knight's missing his head, I think. That don't look quite right, but... And then with a little bit of some flavor of Asian over here. Interesting. Okay.
Like loose tea over here, and there's several from Kentucky.
There's what now?
Several from Kentucky.
Oh, teas.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of these chocolate blenders, Dad. You buy chocolate. Kentucky blends.
Yep.
There's another one over here.
Oh wow, so many teas.
Hey, Mom.
So little time.
You want to try to buy chocolate?
No, he really does. Let's see. And girls, here we are, ending the week at the old Goodwill. Let's see what they got back here today. See if they got anything cool. Maybe worth picking up. I see one thing back here, but I'm not sure what that is. So, come back up here in a couple. We'll see what that is. So let's go here. This Goodwill really kind of turned things around again. They had everything up in the front at one point, and it ended up moving in back to the back. But then they left the toys up front. So it's kind of like, huh? Alright. Well, let's keep looking in here, guys, and get back with you as soon as we find something. Hey, guys. So, I went looking through the movies. Brand new sealed copies of The Arrow 4th and 5th seasons, going for around 15 bucks a piece at $1.59. Smallville final season, it's about the same. So they're not huge scores, but they're a little bit of something to pick up to kind of get started. So I'm gonna go back here, look around, see what else we can find. So guys, I just picked this up. I found it is brand new. Just a transport bag for the Baby Bjorn bouncers. $3.99. It is brand new. And the used ones were selling for $30. I couldn't find any new ones, so I'd like to think maybe it would do a little bit better than that. But even $4 into $30 is still not bad. So I think we'll be picking this up. Check this out, guys. What if the cars are in here? Let's see. Nope, unfortunately, the cars are not in there. Darn. Alright. Guess we'll keep looking around. Alright guys, so we came back after lunch and got to looking around. So far we have picked up, this is a Panasonic Blue Line. These things always sell really well. This one is in immaculate condition and has the actual remote that goes with it as well, which is really unusual to find. Then we also have a Wii remote with a nunchuck. Nunchuck's a little rough around the edge here, but still working good. Yeah, it's one of those things I'll have to take it home, test it, make sure it works, but a couple of things, you know, better than nothing. So we'll keep. Hey guys, it's time for the old wrap up. So this weekend was kind of a slow weekend. There were very little yard sales, and the Goodwill was running pretty light too, because of the lack of yard sales. But we picked up a few things, and some of them were kind of neat. So over here we have this board. It's like made up to be a serving tray. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna do what with it?
I'm probably gonna put a transfer in the middle and paint the handles. I like the handles, I just don't like them silver. Probably paint them black.
And then we have some Reader's Digest books.
We just sold a bunch out of the booth.
Yeah. And then this little guy here.
This is a wall hanging. Obviously it's an owl. But on the back it says, made of yellow poplar from old barn over 100 years old. R. Stimpley. So, you know me, I gotta save stuff, so that got saved. I think it's adorable.
We have a Snuggle Bear from the old Snuggle fabric softener.
Or fabric softener.
A Baby Bjorn bouncer travel bag. This is a bunch of napkin rings that are safari animals. They were $8 for the bag. There's at least a dozen in there, and a half a dozen was selling for around $32. So, don't know how we're going to break that up quite yet. Another Wii remote. People are always looking for them. And this one has the nunchuck with it as well. They're both official pieces, so it'll make it a little more desirable. We have 9th season and final season of Smallville. I think that's actually 9th and 10th. Like, I think there was only 10 seasons. I might be wrong on that. Brand new sealed Blu-ray at that. Then fourth and fifth season of Arrow. That was a pretty popular show. Again, sealed Blu-ray. Some wooden utensils that got little safari animals.
They have elephants on them, carved into the handles.
That may have came from the same place as
It might
the
have.
napkin rings. Found a PlayStation with some games in it for $20 at the Goodwill. They had it marked way up, and it had been sitting there for a super long time, and I, just thought I'd ask. Usually Goodwills don't care, but lady was like, "Oh yeah, that's been sitting there for a long time, and it was $80 is what they had it marked for." She goes, "That's way too much," and she marks it down to 20, and I'm like, can't complain. Panasonic Blue Lines. VCRs. These always do exceptionally well for us. Usually pretty quickly gone. This one has the owner's manual and the remote. And the actual unit itself is just in immaculate condition. I mean,
Nice and clean.
nice and clean. It's not all scratched and dented up.
Still has a sticker on it.
Yeah, still got the home theater sticker on it. So it's somebody might have just used it for a time and then just put it up in the closet afterwards. Then we have this brass candlestick holder here. It's got a little bit of a more older feel with the handle and the way that it's all put together.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, guys, like I said, I'm sorry that's all we really have to show for this week. But
we also bought stuff when we were in Cincinnati.
yep, we bought stuff while we're on the during the Cincinnati trip, which will be also part of this video. I'd say probably my favorite for this week will be the PlayStation. Again, older gamer and kind of a geek, so.
Mine is definitely the Barnwood Owl. I think he is too cool.
Barnwood Owl. Barn Owl. Yeah, cute. So, what was your all's favorite? I believe we also, within our video, there were some other things when we found. I did actually get some recording in on some of the other stuff we found while we were in Cincinnati. So, y'all's favorite could be one of those items as well. And if you like what we do, hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that, hey, these guys are doing a good job. We want everybody else to know. And if you really like what we're doing and you want to see more, and always know when we're being uploaded. We try to do it once a week. And you just hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified every single time we upload a new video. So, until next time, guys.
Bye.